Hello friends, today I will show you how to create a multi-agent research assistant using VoltAgent. First, we will look at the agent running live inside the VoltOps LLM Observability platform, which comes built-in with VoltAgent. And this way, we can actually watch the agent in real time and see what prompts it gets, what tool it calls, and how it generates the output. And after that, we will switch over the setup and walk through the code step by step, so you can exactly see how everything is built. Well, our agent job is simple. You give it a topic, it finds the sources, then writes up a report for you. It handles both research and the reporting in with two different agents. For example, let's type a topic like olive trees as our research topic, and the workflow start running. I'm expecting the agent to search for relevant sources, then put together a short research report about them. While the workflow is running, we can also see the details of the agents inside it. I will just give a quick look. We will come back later. For example, the assistant agent. And here we can see the details of the agent, like its role, the inputs, outputs it gets, and the tool it calls. It will shows up live in the flow chart like an N10 style. Well, the same with the writer agent. We can follow each step it takes while they're writing the report. Since we will come back it later, I don't give in deep right now. Then come back to workflow step. We see the whole process. The research agent runs first, and it makes a search query for the topic. Then it passes on to writer agent, uses that and writes the report, and finally it gives us the final result. So we can see the whole flow step by step. Now let's look at how we built this workflow with the VoltAgent framework. Then check the agents running in the background. We will add the tutorial blog post, the example GitHub Repo, and all necessary links in the video description. You can check them out from there. For now, let's walk through it together. Well, we will go through an existing example page. We will not write that from scratch. First, take a look at the code and see how this agent is set up. Here we see the MCP configuration. As you know, model context protocol, it provides external tools to our agents. And here we are connecting with the EXA. It's a search API that enables research capabilities. This means our agent can actually search the web for the information. And we got the two agents, an assistant agent and a writer agent. They will go in order, passing things along as they run. First, we define assistant agent. Well, it's our research specialist that will help formulate search queries. We give it ID, name, and set how it should behave with the instruction property. We pick GPT-4o Mini for cost efficiency. And the writer agent, this one uses more powerful GPT-4o because we care about high quality writing for the reports. VoltAgent lets us use different models for different agents, and also the both agents have access to MCP configured. MCP we configured earlier, and also there is a max state property. It's here because it's prevent us infinite loops and the keep tools call under control, especially when external APIs like EXA respond slowly. And then we define workflow using create workflow chain function. Well, the workflow is just a series of steps. Each step does something, then pass the result to the next. And this is VoltAgent's way of building composable workflows. Let's break it down briefly. Like before, we give it ID, name, and a description. It takes topic as a string and return text string as an output. And we are using Zod here to make sure everything is validated and type safe in TypeScript. And then we start chaining. So we are chaining step together using the and then method. Think of this like a building blocks. Each step takes the output from the previous step and adds to it. The first and then block is for our research step. It takes a topic, passes to the assistant agent in the format we set. Then the agent creates the search queries. And the second and then is our writing step. You see the get step data method here. This let us access data from the previous step in the chain. We are getting the original topic from the research step input, then combining it with the research results to create our final report. Basically, we tell the writer agent, use these search queries and write a 2-paragraph report about this topic. And finally, we are registering everything with VoltAgent. Well, this isn't just making the workflow runnable, it connects VoltAgent's observability layer. So every execution is automatically traced, every step is logged, and we can visualize the entire flow in the VoltOps console as I showed you before. Well, if you don't do it, our workflow won't appear in the VoltOps, so we must register it. Okay, to bootstrap the example project, we will use the ready npm command. Just copy and paste into your terminal and you're good to go. So here I will take this command and run. And then I will go into project. Okay, cool. After bootstrap the example, we will also need to set our API keys. You need to get your open API key, and also you need to get the exe API key from the dashboard, and then put it to your env.env file. And after that, we start the development server by running the npm run dev command. Well, it starts the server. Once it's running, we're gonna be head over to our console. So we can see our research assistant workflow here. And we are going to make another test. Let's say Steve Jobs. I'm just going to wait the workflow is going to be finished. Well, first let's check out the research assistant agent. Here on the left, we start with the input box where the user gave the topic that runs straight into our assistant agent, which generates search queries. From there, you can see the lines breaking out. The agent is calling different exe search tools like web search, deep research, and crawling. And each of these boxes represents a tool being used in the workflow. Well, what's nice about this view is that you can follow everything step by step. You see which agents or tools run, their inputs, their outputs, and whether they completed successfully or not. And it makes all workflow transparent and really easy to debug. And in the details of the assistant agent, we see the system prompt. We define the role, gather sources, and the prep context, and then that goes to the LLM, which generates the search queries context to hand off to the writer. And also in VoltOps, you can see exactly what happens, like the token usage, latency, and which exe tools were called in the background. Well, it's super clear for the debugging. Now, let's check out the writer agent. Well, its job is to take the search results from the research agent and actually write the full report. You can see here in the VoltOps that is calling different exe tools in the background, things like web search, crawling, deep research. Each one run in sequence, and when they complete it, they show up in the green. As I said before, this is really easy to follow step by step. Once all of these are done, the writer agents pulls everything together and turns into complete research report. So here again, we define in our system prompt in the code site. We take input from the assistant agent, and then it generates the whole research report that we were expecting. And every step is visible in the observability timeline, like tools, input calls, so you can just follow along what's happening in your workflow. And at the end, you can see the final input that it takes and the final output that it takes. And another important thing is once you enable the production mode by clicking the enable button, you can track observability metrics live from the dashboard. This gives us a clear overview of your agent's overall health and the efficiency. Also, you can track the traces in the production to debug issues and see exactly what result the user got and why. And you can check the inputs, outputs, and the costs. And if you click one, it opens the specific run so you can follow the steps in detail. Well, it's basically how workflows and agents work together. You can get a smooth data flow and built-in observability. From here, you can expand this example with more agents and the conditional logic, and you can use however you like. We will stop here for today and see you in the next example video.